We have this shower floor, well, bathroom floor that runs into the shower here, the curbless shower that we built. I do have a tutorial on that if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. It's live on the page, but I don't know if any of you tuned in to the previous stream that we did earlier today with this access panel. It's been a bit of a disaster, that access panel, but I still have to kind of mess around with it a little bit tomorrow, but I did show you the video previously of basically how we did that. So now what we're going to be working on is this grout. Alex is mixing the grout right now in the garage. He's about to be here in a minute, and we're going to go for it. I'll probably just post him up in the bathroom over here. If any of you guys have any questions right now, or if you're watching this later on, I do try to go, stream basically every single day. So I kind of make sure that you're hitting the notification bell. So then you can catch me during one of these streams. And that's when usually I have a bunch of time to answer the questions because Alex is reading them. Welcome everybody. Anybody who's new to the channel, doesn't know who I am, my name is Misha. What we do right now is just build bathrooms. In my feed, but okay. Well, Cougar, congrats. So what we do is build bathrooms. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, 3.5 years. Still got so much to learn, but I do love making videos and posting videos and streaming. So that's what we're kind of doing right now. And I'm kind of sharing my process as I go and as I'm learning new things. So I hope that you guys will have fun with it. But who do we got here? We got Omar, Oman, what's up? Same Cougar. Well, maybe it's because you guys seen some of my reels. We did go viral on our reel. You're right. We went viral on our reels the last like month and a half. So I feel like this right here, the streaming part, is the best way to actually connect with you guys and kind of over deliver and everything else. So I watched all your videos. That's legit. I appreciate that. So Alex just got here. Alex, say hello.
Hello.
He's my right-hand man apprentice. So what we're going to be doing now is starting to grout. All right, I'm going to give you, do you want to get the headphones just so you can hear that?
Yeah.
I laid tile for the first time 4 days ago. Broken tiles that still need to grout. Well, there you go. We're about to grout. Maybe that's why the algorithm knew that you were, that you had to watch this. Looking great. Got an inspiration for an upcoming project of coming. Let's go, Ben. I bought pre-mixed grout. Nice. We just mixed our own. Living simply. What's up, man? You're in. You all right?
Yeah, it's just frustrating to get that stuff done.
All right, let's go. Here you go. That's for you. My knees are kind of hurting right now, but I'm gonna power through this.
Thanks for your videos and tutorials, man.
There's the water bucket right here.
I've watched it for the last couple of days. I just haven't commented.
Let's go. I really appreciate that. That's super dirty. All right, guys. The like squad. Is the like squad in here?
Where's the like squad?
The like squad. All right, so I'm gonna show you. Like my process usually has very minimal grout. Not kind of grout. Haze. So I'll show you kind of what we do. This color is going to match this tile so perfectly. We want to blend in. Alex, if you want to hop into the tub, so then people can kind of see it as it's moving, as I'm going this way. Let me get under the ring light first. But Alex is reading questions. If you guys have any, shoot them, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'll trade you a question for a like.
Greetings from Holland.
Oh, let's go. It's late in Holland right now, no?
Couldn't see the live of you making this bathroom, but sick work. Do you prep the walls yourself or someone else do it for you?
We do everything. That's kind of our shtick, where we do the whole bathroom, and that's why it takes forever. And that's one of the complaints that people have, is that our bathrooms take forever. So the first thing I'm gonna do is with a damp sponge, just kind of wet the tile a little bit. That will allow the grout to skate a little bit easier across the tile, and it won't stick to it as much. meaning the surface here, and then we won't get as much hazing. So that's an important step there.
Do you have to do anything special with miter, porcelain, or somatic corners? Do you epoxy them?
I only epoxy them if it's like a traffic area where you're walking. But then in those cases, because I believe that they're not as strong, I don't miter like walking areas. But no, I just usually use regular grout on it. Like for that miter right there, there's just gonna be shampoo bottles, and shampoo bottle will never break that.
Greetings from Oklahoma.
Hello.
Why is this recommended?
Huh?
Why is this recommended?
Why is this recommended? Maybe you like construction. Maybe you like cool t-shirts. Maybe you're just into grout. Maybe you have a grout fetish. There's a fetish for everything. There's got to be a grout fetish. So I'm sure that we're hitting on somebody's full cylinders here. No, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. What we do is just build bathrooms. I like making YouTube videos. I'm still learning the whole trade itself. I've only been doing it for 3 years. So I don't have all the answers, but whatever answers I do have, I tend to share them. And I hope I don't disappoint you guys. Bang. So here, when you're grouting, I mean, how do I say it, like not to sound stupidly, but you're just smushing it in, smush it in, smush, 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 and then on the 45, like keep your grout float on the 45, and you just collect it, just like that. Super simple, because the 45, as you're collecting it, that actually pushes it further down into the grout joint, and that's it. So smush, smush, smush. Not to sound.
Could you do a trailer tour? It's a mess.
It's a mess right now. We're kind of like between two jobs that we're hopping around, and we're going to. We're supposed to finish these two jobs next week, essentially, and then we have like 2 weeks where we can just make videos at our YouTube studio. And I think that's when I want to rebuild our trailer, kind of reorganize it, and we've gotten a couple new tools that I want to kind of build around the trailer. So we're going to do some work on that. So stay put for that. Hit the notification bell so you can be reminded. Meow.
Thoughts on the most durable grout?
Sure.
Ever try Flex Color DP?
No. Honestly, I've only, over the last like 3 years, I've really just been using this Permacolor Select. It's a Laticrete grout. It is so good, and I've never had any complaints with it. So I'm not one to like experiment with a bunch of stuff. So I'm just sticking with this one. It's definitely a winner. They came up with this Spectralock 1, Laticrete did, and it's like pre-mixed grout, and it's the worst grout I've ever used. Thing just smells like epoxy, dries super fast, and the hazing is stupid on it. It's so bad. You just showing my face? What are you?
Living simply to simply live. I was looking for the 2 coolest dudes in the bathroom industry, and you came up #1.
Who's number 2? Who's number 2? We're almost done with this door, though.
Somehow I got onto the YouTube shorts, and that's how I found you.
Let's go. I appreciate that. We went viral on those last month. We got 80 million views on YouTube Shorts, and I don't know why, but like, I mean, I kind of do know why, because like, we're big on TikTok. We have 2.6 million followers on TikTok, and we have like 470,000 followers on Instagram. So I kind of know like those viral videos. So I just picked my most viral videos from those platforms. And then YouTube, obviously, it's almost, I I already knew what people like. And I was like, yo, let me try this YouTube thing. But honestly, with the goals that I have, YouTube is kind of like that thing that can get me to the promised land. Sort of say. because I'm getting annoyed working with like different brands and working with sponsors and stuff. I just want to do my own thing, and I would rather, quote unquote, make my living like through like videos and views because I'm doing better views and being more interactive versus like, you know, doing promotion for other brands, and that because that gets annoying. It gets annoying super quick.
Just curious, how much do you charge for a bathroom this size?
So this bathroom right here, all in, is about $20,000 project, and we're going on week 6 right now renovating it because we work very slow, I guess, compared to other people. But this is a $20,000 bathroom.
Thanks for all your info sharing. Love your channel.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anybody who's throwing in a like over there, I don't know how many likes we have right now. 9? Yo, how about you once we hit like every 10 or 20, whatever, like let me know.
Okay.
So it's like a little thing. Smush, 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 smush. Squash, squish, smush. If you guys have comments or anything,
Our sick dog's pretty shocked about how much this bathroom is.
shocked?
Yeah.
Oh man, honestly, I was kind of shocked as well when I was like starting to figure out pricing. But if I was to post this, let's say breakdown on this bathroom of like what I charge, there's gonna be 2 groups of people. Ones who are gonna be like, oh my god, that's a ripoff. And then there's gonna be another group of people who would be like, yo, for the type of work that you do, that's lowballing it. I know people, like friends of mine, that for a bathroom like this would charge $35,000 easily. There's good money in it, and that's why I keep encouraging people to get into the trades. Like right now, my voicemail says that we're not taking on any more work because we're booked into June. So I encourage you guys to get into it.
Someone's like 20K views. I'm undercharging.
Yeah, I mean, if your work looks somewhat like this, then you definitely are. I'm undercharging.
Same person. Can you post a breakdown one of these days?
One of these days. One of these days. I'll try. That's hard because it's like I could do like a fake bathroom, like a 5x8 fake bathroom, kind of like as an example. But yeah, I have friends who are charging into the 30s for the same amount of same work. And some of them, I know I tile better than them and kind of do a better job. But it's just, I don't know, it's your classic supply and demand situation because there's people who want bathrooms renovated right now, and there's nobody in the construction that wants to do them. And honestly, ever since we specialized in just doing bathrooms, we should be charging more because we're then a profession, like a specialized, person in this.
Oh, I do what makes you happy.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do more and more of this, and
Todd, have you worked on the panel yet?
yeah, it's kind of, there's some glue right now that's curing, and then I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow, but it's very close. Hold on, let me show you. So we're here. I still have to adjust it a little bit, but watch. Huh? There's a little latch here that I put on now. Like this. So that will catch it. And then that's kind of how you undo it. But I still have to fiddle with it a little bit tomorrow. Whoa, easy. I'm gonna push this guy in manually. Right? That's pretty legit. That's what I was doing all day today. We were supposed to grout all of this and grout the floor, but that thing took 4 hours out of my day to try to figure out. But what's gonna be sick though, that's gonna be like the show off piece of this entire bathroom. I can see homeowners being like, hey, you wanna see something cool? Boop. So like I wanna make sure I do a good job with that.
Mark, this was kind of fun to be honest. Would you recommend your job to others?
Oh, absolutely. I would definitely recommend the higher end like side of it, because there's two ways to make money. There's the volume or the quality of it's quantity or quality, right? So either you are the cheapest guy that's just going super quickly, or you're the best guy that's charging the most. And I just think it's more fun to be the best guy that charges the most, because then your challenge is figuring out the panel. Your challenge is figuring out the thing. You know, it's like more of the work versus the money.
30K, yeah, the bathroom can stay that way. I'd rather do the kitchen.
Hey, there's kitchens though, like there's kitchens that are 100K. There's kitchens there. I had a friend who did a kitchen for $175,000. Right? Brian, he did a kitchen for $175,000 up in Lincoln.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, yeah,
No way.
yeah. Here, come over this way. You know, but the house it's like a $2.5 million house. If you tell somebody who has a $2.5 million house that you'll redo their bathroom for $6,000, they're gonna laugh you out of the room. They're like, because you know the value of what you're doing has to kind of speak for the value of the house. And again, this is I strongly suggest going the higher end route. This way, you don't need a big overhead in terms of employees and all this stuff. You just worry about getting the job done and getting it done like nicely. Because if you go the other way, where it's quantity, the amount of bathrooms, you're trying to do 30, 40 bathrooms a year, you need employees, you have to deal with that, you have to deal with all the workman's comp stuff that comes with it, you have to deal with all of that. People calling out, people quitting, you have to find people are mad. I don't know. Both are hard, right? You have to figure out. But to me, I have fun like trying to learn how to do a better job versus the other way.
Lots of knee problems later on, so not sure if you should recommend every job.
I'm not gonna lie, my knees kind of hurt, but it's because I've tiled 2 bathrooms in the last like 2 weeks. So, because we started the other project, because this one was delayed because of the tile was getting late. So that's why honestly I like doing the whole thing. Where like tomorrow we're gonna be grouting this, we're gonna be installing the vanity. So I'm not a tile guy, I guess to say. Like, we're a bathroom building company. I love tiling. It's probably my favorite part. But for no way am I just a tile guy. Because if I was just a tile guy, I would have like left this job a long time ago and just went into carpentry or something. Because that's my other passion. But
Looks great, man. I've worked like that before. Definitely need to see later on.
me, yeah, I'm sure. And that's honestly why I'm making a decision to kind of do a lot more of the social media stuff, and that's becoming really quickly like my part-time job to do that. But I love it. It started out as a hobby. My goal on TikTok was to get 5,000 subscribers or followers, whatever, and then on Instagram my goal was 10,000 because I wanted to be somewhat locally like known, that I have like a page and all that stuff, and it just like blew up. So I'm just gonna double down on it.
Have
But
you ever had problems with homeowners skipping you on the bill after the work was done?
I had it with my previous business that I had, which was just construction, and it was never a homeowner. It was a builder, a general contractor that screwed me up. But after that, we learned a bunch, and I haven't had that issue happen again.
Time to fall asleep there. Good day, guys.
Good day. Okay, hold on. Let me see that really quick. I want to make sure I put it on Do Not Disturb. 1 second. Focus. All right, sorry, because if somebody calls me, then it kicks the live, which is annoying. Yo, 19 likes. You guys don't like what I'm doing here? Come on, help more people see this. Get more random people in here so they're like, why am I suggested this? So this is a curbless shower, obviously. And then what we also did is this entire row of tile here is pitched into the shower as well. So it almost extends it out this way. So once they have a shower door, you know, when they open the shower door, there's some water dripping off of it. It's going to make its way back in there.
Whip hand. Also, while I was grouting, I did 200 m of grout, and my hand were all cracked at the end. But in the end, this job is awesome. You get to see many places, and they do different things.
Yeah, I love building showers. I think it's like such an artistic thing. Like I feel like we're building something so unique and beautiful and lasting. I don't have a big passion for like tiling floors, but building showers always gets me going. I feel like it's fun.
How did you correct that issue of skipping on the bill? Did you do contracts?
Yeah, just better contracts and bigger deposits. So right now, before we start anything, like before we lift a finger or do any demo, we do 50% deposit. So if a homeowner is even going to stiff you after that, like we break even already. So like basically there's no way I can lose money on that. So the bigger deposits and yeah, just actual written contracts. Because I was young and I didn't do a good contract work.
You're awesome to Alex.
Huh?
You're awesome to Alex.
Yo, thank you so much. How many likes do we have right now? 23. In the next, hold on. Catherine's gonna hate me for doing this. Hold on, let's go. I can't figure out my watch. What's the, all right, we just gotta do a 20, no, I'm not gonna do it, never mind. I was gonna do for however many likes we can get in the next 30 seconds, I'll do a push-up for each like. Earn it. Gotta earn those likes. Should I do that? Tell me in the feed if I should do that.
I did my part at the beginning, or even yet.
Huh?
I hear you know every little bit helps, like and comment my fellow viewers.
I appreciate that.
Carlos says hi.
Hi, Carlos. All right, we're almost done. Now we just gotta wash it, and you see that right there. It's already starting to harden up. So I'm just gonna take my time and slowly wash it. Obviously, this is not ready for a wash, but that's ready over there.
Are the deposits refundable?
10% of it is not. Because 10% of it is basically holding a non-refundable deposit to hold their spot. Because right now we're booked into June, right? So in order for you to actually get booked with us and get on our schedule, we take 10% non-refundable deposit. Then when we get 4 to 5 weeks before the job starts, that's when we actually order the rest of the, that's when we collect the 40% deposit so that we could order the materials. So that stuff is also, I mean, if they want to hold on to the materials or anything like that, I mean, we've never had that issue, somebody like bailing out at that point. So 10% is not refundable. The other 40, I guess, before we order the materials, but that's a very short window. I hope that.
Taking my leg back if you don't.
Huh?
Taking my leg back if you don't.
If what? If I don't what? Refund?
No, I think push up.
Oh. How many likes do we have right now?
28.
28. All right. Do
Already
a.
earning by sharing.
All right. Do a. Once it hits like 1 minute, like some type of minute. What's the second count?
We're at 24 minutes and 36 seconds.
36. All right. So when it hits 25 minutes, in 25 minutes, whatever the extra likes we get, I'll do a push-up for. Maybe I'll get a little ripped doing these. So let me know when it's 25, and then you guys have to spam the like button. How many likes we're at right now?
28.
28. All right.
We got 3,
2,
1.
right, so we're at 28. So in the next 30 seconds, however many likes we get, I'm gonna do a push-up. Hopefully we get
29.
29. That's 1.
32.
32. All right, that's 3. Come on, what's the second?
33.
33. All right, I can do this. That's not bad. That's not bad.
We're at 25 minutes and 20 seconds.
20 seconds. 10 more seconds. Oh, we can do this easy.
35 likes.
Are we done with the seconds?
Done.
Done. All right.
36 likes.
36. Oh, so that's what? 8 push-ups? Yo, 8 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang! There's gonna be a video where like 5 years from now.
Yo, so Manny's got a good point. You better make sure you stay on top of that grout before it gets too dry a little bit.
No, we're good. No, we're good. 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 We're good.
Hey,
Hey.
Brandon, does a shower need to be a certain size to be curbless or can any shower work?
I think you just have to be like pay good attention to the design, what kind of shower fixture you pick. You know, obviously if it's curbless and it's a small shower, you want to have more of a rain shower than like one of those. All right.
By the way, I don't know where you guys are located, but do you also have materials shortages over there? It's been a mess lately here in Paris.
Paris. Wow. We're in New Hampshire, USA, East Coast, kind of like near Boston. And we haven't had shortage. It's just delays. Like, hey, you want this tile? Instead of being like 2 weeks, it's been like 5 weeks. But we haven't had nobody say like, no. Like, there's none of that tile. We had that happen about probably 4 months ago. There was pretty good material shortage, especially with lumber. Our lumber was awful.
I thought it was the plumbing.
Huh? Oh, plumbing? I guess plumbing is still kind of messed up. There's not a lot of PEX fittings.
Really simply, hey, I can do a push-up, I just need some help after the first one.
Let's go.
The shower has to be an angle to be out into place tiles so the flow of water is equal with the ground and correct with the ground so the water can get in.
Yes, it has to be a funnel. Wherever you're standing, there has to be some type of funnel to get the water in, right? Well, I'm happy we're gonna get this floor done today. Honestly, it's what, 3:30 in the afternoon. Kind of had a bummer of a day today. I was kind of feeling sorry for myself, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stream and then bang out this floor, and then tomorrow I'll feel so much better. Because that panel took forever. But honestly, now I'm gonna try to be an optimist here, and have a little bit. Tomorrow will be easier because then I know my grout won't mix because the wall grout is white, so it's completely different. So these grout buckets have been legit. Just nice, easy. Don't push on this too hard because then you're going to be washing out the tile. The grout, I mean.
What brand of tile is that so it doesn't become slippery in the shower? I know certain tiles need a rating to be used on them.
Yeah. So this is like a matte finish. So you see how this wall tile is super glossy? So the one on the floor is opposite of that, right? It's a honed tile. This one's Anatolia something. I don't remember. Whoa! I just slipped down. But yeah, this one kind of feels like not sandpaper, but it's definitely rough. A cow's tongue. You guys ever touch a cow's tongue? That feels like some sandpaper. There we go. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have any questions, definitely shoot them. Alex is reading the comments.
Did you finish the access panel?
Kinda. I still have to adjust it a little bit. You see this is sticking out too far. But there's some epoxy, because we have that, like a hook that's there, that I need to, I want to make sure it dries first. And I wanted to make sure I get something productive done today. So I was like, yo, let me get this grouting done so that I feel better about myself tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be working a full day essentially trying to grout the rest of, like, all of this. And we have a little mop board, baseboard that's going to go there and around here. And I want to install the vanity. That's the goals for tomorrow. Put my foot into that one. So that's kind of what we got done today.
No question, just love the streams. Best DIY bathroom content out there. Give me way more confidence to try this stuff out.
Yo, you can definitely do it. Honestly, it's just a series of simple steps. It's like once you know the steps though, right? You got to know that series of steps. And that's what I'm working on. It's like hopefully through these streams, you kind of start to put together that puzzle. Not next week, the following week, we're going to be doing a shower insert at our studio, and I'll show you like full tutorial on that. And I'm thinking more and more if I should do it as a stream, basically for a week, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, and I show you the entire like insert video stream so you guys can see it in real time, in real life. Or if I should do like a 30-minute like honker of a video, but there's gonna be time lapses in that, which is kind of, I hate watching time lapses because I feel like there's stuff that you miss, you know?
What causes grout to dry darker sometimes? We use a light gray grout in certain spots dry darker than others.
It's not mixed properly. You didn't mix it long enough. That's really the only culprit there, is the mixing. Bam. So this is the second curbless shower that I've ever built. I think it came out pretty fire. So I'm happy with that. I had to consult with somebody who's done this before, but I'm pretty happy with how this came out. You guys think it's legit? I think it's legit.
Yeah, the other bathroom was Kevin Allen's, right?
Yeah. That one, and that was like 2 years ago. That was a while ago. Bang, bang. Look how nice. And then this bathroom floor, not the shower, but the bathroom floor here is heated. So it's a heated floor, which just on its own is a nice touch. Adrian. Stepped into it. That's right.
Thanks, the tunnel grout and tile looks great. Classic on trend.
Thank you.
Classic and on trend.
So my wife does all the design work, and honestly, she's a person you guys don't hear a lot about, but like, she's the reason I think our business is successful. It's because like having that two people kind of front end, back end kind of situation, I think is so strong, especially a husband and wife duo. Like customers love that. And I feel like that's been one of our like secrets to success, quote unquote, is actually having like those two people. I don't know what it is, but I feel like homeowners just feel much more comfortable when it's two people. Especially like, cause she does all the communication back and forth with the homeowners. So like emails, and they're like professional emails, and like proposals, professional proposals, and design and all that stuff. And I kind of just worry about this and social media. But she's even now stepping into the social media world as well.
And I worry about everything else.
Huh?
It's like I worry about everything else.
Yeah.
That's the kid. That girl looks so good on video.
Does it?
Yeah. Tyler, are you a daddy?
I am. I have two kids, a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. It was just their birthday. 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. They're awesome. And that's another reason I didn't want to grow bigger in size for a company, just so I could get home and like have less headaches. And my wife and I are kind of conscious about like focusing on family for the next like 5 to 8 years, because once your kids are teenagers, like you've kind of done your thing, like at that point you more or less mentor. So like we want to make sure that right now we're putting like that right at the forefront, the family stuff, and then we can, in a couple of years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever, kind of maybe throttle up our business and try to actually scale it and do all that other stuff. But between now and then, I see like myself doing like the brand building part, you know what I'm saying? So over the next 5 years, if we can position ourselves as like amazing home people, like satisfying. I stepped into it again. And then, 5 years from now, kind of leverage that for some opportunity. I don't know. The world is abundant. Dun, dun, dun.
Why is this in my feed?
Why is this in your feed? Because you're a go-getter. You're just somebody who wants to build something. You look at a bathroom and you're like, damn, I need to renovate that bathroom. Or maybe you look at it, you're like, that bathroom needs to be grouted. And then the YouTube algorithm is so smart, and we're getting so many likes on this feed right now that somebody's like, yo, you need to watch this.
Is there trade shows for tile contractors? If so, would you ever go?
They are like training things, and there's like the whole coverings, which is a like a flooring trade show. Coverings, I guess. But I'm trying to be outside of that, and because I don't know, I'm trying to show that like construction can be fun and like approachable, and you should definitely get into it, that kind of stuff. And I feel like I want to do it on my like outside of the system, because I feel like that system's a little bit broken. And I feel like if you want to fix something, you need to just start your own and then tear the other one down.
What is the average cost for a bathroom reno where you live? I know this, the price can vary a lot, but I'm in Hawaii and it's ridiculous. So,
Yeah, so for us, I'd say like right now a bathroom like this, you're looking at like $20,000-$25,000 all in with like everything in. In Hawaii, it's probably like 35. Let me guess that, like, right? It's over 30 in Hawaii. California is over 40.
share convention. How much pressure do you use on the grout float? 1 to 10, is it different between floors and walls?
So it's different between washes. My first wash, like one is literally just, one is this. Hold on. Like one, it's this. 10, it's this, right? I use it at like a 2, where literally it's just you have the weight of it, and you're just moving it around because I don't want to wash out the grout at all. The second wash is probably at like a 5. Then you have a little bit longer time between there to let it harden up more. And then your last wash is probably like a 7. And then tomorrow we'll wash it again, just because the next day, like if there's any haze or anything like that, it will still come off pretty easily. And that will be at like a 8. 1. Nice. All right, now we wait another 10 minutes. Let me turn this fan on. Let there be fan. What did the Hawaii guy say?
He just responded. Bathroom half that size or smaller, probably 15K.
15K. Well, half that size. But like if it's a full master bathroom, because I know I have not a friend, but like one of our followers from Hawaii, I like help him out. He was quoting bathrooms at 30,000. I was like, damn, legit. Let me ask, like, so if you guys are kind of not in the construction industry, what is stopping you to get into construction industry? Like, what is that like?
Somebody had just asked a question similar to that. How do you know when to start the business and leave the 9 to 5?
Awesome. So in my opinion, especially if like if you have responsibilities, like I have kids, right? Like I can't just quit and go do something else, right? Because there's like going to be that lull in the middle that you can't, you have to provide for your family. So honestly, it comes down to hustle. So like you have to maybe for 4 to 5 months work the weekends, work the holidays, and kind of ask a Friday off or a Monday, take a Monday off, and then squeeze in a project and then the moment you get like 3 jobs lined up where you can see that it's going to take you a month and a half, let's say you're going to get booked out for a month and a half, then it gives you a month and a half to find the next job, and you can easily find a job in a month and a half. So that's kind of, once you build up enough work where you can find more work, because if you're booked for a week, you don't want to quit a job and then you have a week to find another like project, right? But if you have like a month and a half to find a project, easily. That's what I would do. But at the same time, use that time to figure out your pricing. If you know your pricing right when 3 out of 5 people say yes. If 2 out of 5 say yes, then you're probably kind of expensive. If everybody says yes, then you're underpricing. And that's kind of the boat we're in right now. Everybody says yes to us. And that's why I feel bad, because I don't want to like screw people over and charge too much. But like, so 3 out of 5, you're in the good pricing kind of category. But like, yeah, so what I was asking is like, what's stopping other people there from like actually diving into construction? Like there's a couple things in construction that I'm like still annoyed about, and it's like the health insurance stuff and like all the benefits and all that. I'm trying to figure out like what's the best way to do that, but I'd love to hear some answers on that. You want to see this panel? It's probably dried up pretty well now. Watch this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Huh? I forgot about the chain. I only got the chain. So then the homeowner will go like that, and then this can come right off. And then they have access panel to all the mechanical stuff that they need in mechanical, like just they wanted to have access to the plumbing, so we kind of built in that. And it's the first time I'm building something like this. That was pretty cool, huh?
You make it look way too easy. It's all about passion and commitment. Share, don't get share. Haha, great example.
Yeah.
You're looking for. I charge 10K, $4 this in Iceland.
Per like square foot or something, per meter.
Wonder how he would handle using sanded grout for shower. 1/8 to 1/16 grout line, and client wants it unsanded.
Client wants it unsanded. So I mean, the grout that we use, it's not like a Home Depot sanded grout where you actually feel the sand. But if it's super high-end tile and very polished, then you probably don't want to use a sanded grout because it will scratch it a little bit. Um, if you want, you could probably tape it off, but that's a ton of work to tape off the grout joints, you know, kind of tape and then sand it. Not sand it, but then grout it. But if not, just get a better unsanded grout that could rate for the 1/8" grout line.
Hi, I'm installing a shower system where a fiberglass tub/shower was. The tub drain has a 1.5-inch drain, but my new shower pan is 2-inch. Is it okay to add a reducer, or will that cause drainage issues?
It's okay. They'll say it's not, but like my plumber has done it so many times. He's like, it's okay. I mean, if you think about it, it's a massive tub that drains into the shower. You'll be all right. It's either that or like redo the plumbing all the way back to the drain, the main drain. So it's like if that's accessible, then yeah, redo that. But if that's like gonna cost $5,000, then you'll be okay. So you don't have to do that. I've done it where we just put a reducer, just if that makes you feel better. Keep firing those. Those are good questions. We're answering some good questions right here. We have a little bit of time to kill here.
Is
So
it easier if the homeowner has most of the materials/design picked out, or is working with an interior designer?
So we found out because my wife, does the design, so she's the interior designer for our business, and we like it so much better that we control that and present it to them. One, because we sell them this tile. We have our tile studio. We sell them the tile, like our little tile store, whatever. So we sell them the tile. We make 40% on this tile. So in this bathroom alone, we made like $1,500 just to sell them the tile for it, which is awesome. And then at the same time, like you're responsible for ordering, the materials and everything like that, so you know you're getting the right stuff and the right quantities. I'm actually working on something really cool but still kind of in the works, because we do have a tile company that we're partnered with as our channel for like TikTok and Instagram, but we're working on creating these remote kind of tile studios where you don't need to have a building, because they sell tile online. So essentially they're going to send you, it's still in the works, but it's going to be like this palette full of samples, and you can then show up to your client's house with some samples, show it to them, which one do you like, blah blah blah, and then you can order it right through them, and then you get those same discounts. So the margins can be anywhere between 30 to like 45%, which is sick. I mean, why not?
Do you have insurance? If so, which one?
Insurance, just general liability insurance. But yeah, it's much cheaper in New Hampshire, the insurance thing. I remember in New York, mine was like 15,000. Then here, it was like $1,200. I don't know why. In New Hampshire, live for your flood a house.
Donald Hackett. See you all guys tomorrow.
Yo, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a little mop board here, and installing the vanity and grouting that shower. So it's actually nice that we're grouting these in 2 separate days, I guess, or maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better about it. But this will dry up perfectly. We'll tape this off, kind of inch away from the shower there, and then because that's gonna be white, and then, if that falls on top of this grout, it'll be hard to wash it out, and we'll tape that off tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm 17 and I have been getting really interested with construction. I've done some work with my cousins and I practically fell in love, and making me want to pursue this even more.
So I was in your shoes as well. I loved construction. I loved, especially like building, like framing, that kind of stuff. Then my parents convinced me to go to college. So I went to college for civil engineering. I got like $80,000 in debt, did 4 internships, hated it, and then ended up dropping out and then pursuing construction. And then I'm like, damn, imagine I took $80,000 and invested it into some type of business, some type of company, would have been better. So the moral of the story is like, if you actually like it and you're happy, then like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't the part, like the reason to make money is to be happy? If you're already happy with something, just, pretend it, but like have a mindset though, like your friends and all your buddies from school, whatever, are going to college for the next 4 years. Take those 4 years and pretend that you're in school as well. Don't worry about making money, right? Like when your friends go to school, you don't ask them like, yo, how much are you making, right? Because like, you know, they're going in depth and they're investing money into their education. So there's no pressure on them to make money. Don't put pressure on yourself for the next 4 years to make any money. Focus more on like learning and getting kind of connected with a company that will actually teach you things. And then you can kind of, once you mature a little bit to like 21, 22, whatever, you can actually just start like your actual business. So have that like, also like pretend that you're in school, except you're in school of construction and you're learning. Like YouTube is great. I mean, like, I don't know how you got here, but like, bang, you know?
For a company I work with, sourcing the materials is always good. As usual, produces best result. So,
Yeah, we agree. I mean, plus I'll show you guys our studio in 2 weeks. So make sure you're hitting the notification bell. But
Kyle, what's going on with the area behind the door frame? Is that green going to be covered by molding on that side?
this
Yeah.
or this?
No, on that side.
This side, this is molding. That's the molding. We're going to repaint that. So I think I'm just going to take this off and then just put new trim. So literally all the trim here is this casing and then the casing around that window. And I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow at Lowe's. Damn, I should have got that today. I gotta wait like 5 more minutes on this. So if you guys have more questions, fire those away. And then I'll do my second wash.
How hard has the transition to YouTube been? You obviously see the value and have a plan, but it must have been tough when you first started when you had 2 million plus on TikTok.
It's different. Honestly, the TikTok thing, I don't want to say like, I don't want to sound cocky, but I've kind of figured it out. And now it's just like, I know what works and I just post that stuff and it's kind of boring. That's why I then went and did Instagram. And then Instagram, it's really hard to grow on Instagram. And we blew up on Instagram, got over 470,000 in a year on Instagram organically. So figure that out. And now YouTube is that last kind of like thing that I haven't tried, but I actually like it a lot more. Just because the only way to make money on TikTok and Instagram is through brand deals. You don't make money by views, and that like I thought would be cool at first, but the more you work with these brands, and the more you kind of get sick of it. Where on YouTube, what I think is sick is literally all I have to do is create awesome content and have like a good following, and that's the currency. The better your channel is, the more you can make on your videos, and that's, I think it's merit based, and I like that so much better. So I see like this being like the future of whatever WINNI is. It's fun. I mean, it's a new challenge. I keep thinking about that kid that I just like that was just saying. I'm supposed to go and talk to a high school in like 2 weeks, less than that, and like they're like, "Oh, talk to the senior class," and I'm like, my life is still a mess. Like I'm 29 and I don't have all the answers, and I'm supposed to go and tell these kids how to live their life. So it's like I gotta think of like how to use those 45 minutes because it's like one period essentially. How to use that one period to like hopefully impact them, but without sounding like that guy who came to like teach us the way to live. Like we've got so many of those when I was in school. I'm like, all right, bro, like cool. Like I don't know who you are. So I'm trying to figure out like what can I tell them to like have them walk away and be like, damn, the guy fucking shook me up.
I have a carpentry teacher that is a journeyman in a carpenter's union, and I've gotten really close with him. He said he tried to get me an apprenticeship, and hopefully that goes well.
That's a 17-year-old. That's awesome. Yeah, do yourself a favor. If like 6 months into it, you see it's a dead end, leave. Get a different job. Like one of the things I see wrong is people right away just treat it as a job, and they're like whatever. I'm gonna stick around with it, especially because you're so young. You want to jump around as much as you can until you find somebody that you can like believe in, and then that you see that actually want to help you grow. So that's my advice is like, if you don't see this going anywhere, just leave. Like get a different job. Obviously give them a little notice, whatever. My leg fell asleep. All right, we're super close. We're about to do our second wash.
I'm glad you came to YouTube. It's been fun and enjoying the vids and definitely live streams.
Right? It's a little different vibe. I'm trying to do streaming and shorts. Shorts is basically TikTok on YouTube, and then streaming is just like this kind of stuff. And I feel like if I can build like a little mini army of subscribers over the next like year, like a couple thousand people that are just like anything I post basically help it go viral, like we're good. But I know like I need this, right? Like this interaction with like you guys to actually like earn that like trust. And anything you see that's WINNI and has those thumbnails, you just like, comment, like.
Have you gotten any flack from the quote unquote tile guys because you knew but have really blown up despite being fairly new
Yeah.
to the scene? Just curious because tile channels seem a little sensitive at all.
No, they are, and that's why I'm not part of like the tile geek, like schmucks and any of that stuff. Um, they assume I like if you watch my content, I'm never like, bro, I'm so good, or like I'm like, the best. Like I never say that. My persona is I'm 29. I've been doing this for 3 years. I have so much to learn. I love making videos, and I share that everything I know. But when they see the number of like followers I have, automatically they're like, yo, this guy thinks he's hot, like hot, whatever. And I'm like, no, like, I'm like, and that's, yeah, I mean, I get hit on it all the time. But a lot of times I ask for it where I'm like, this is the best way to do this. And then like, they're like, no, it's not. Like, you suck. And I'm like, all right. I don't take it to heart.
How
What?
did the secret access door end up?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here, Kyle. I still have to adjust it. You see how there's a little bit of lippage here? But I wanted to get like something done today. But check this out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bang? Bang or bang. I got stronger magnets. Looks a little sloppy, but I got stronger magnets here, so they're holding much nicer. Hold on, I gotta put these things back. Bang. And that chain definitely helped. And whoever, I don't know if that was you, Kyle, that mentioned it, but that was a really good idea. All right, we're set for our second wash. Second wash, I'm gonna do like this, because.
Kyle said yes.
Yes, Kyle. I really appreciate it, because I didn't even think about that. And then I'm like, yo, that's a good, that's actually a good concern. But tomorrow I'm gonna adjust it a little bit more with like kind of moving that. But I definitely wanted, it's 4 o'clock. Wanted to get this done today, so I feel a little bit productive. I know that access panel is going to be like the statement piece that the homeowners are going to be showing off. They're like, yo, want to see my panel? So I'm going to do this one more wash here. And then I'm going to change my water, and shortly after that, do another wash. This water is still kind of yucky. Because that's what haze is. It's this water. You see how it's like this dirty? It's just that water drying out on your tile dirty. So you want to make sure you wash it with clean water.
It is a great looking panel. Good job.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thanks for the advice. I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'll see you later. Keep doing more stuff like this. I really enjoy your content. You seem like a really cool guy. Hopefully one day I can meet you and have a talk.
Yo, absolutely. I'm planning on doing, because we do have a YouTube studio, and like I have access to rent like a warehouse, and I was planning on doing some trainings, free trainings. I'm not gonna charge people. That's so stupid. I'm not gonna charge anything, but whoever comes, kind of like first 20 or 30 people sign up, can come. So I'm planning on doing those kind of things next year. So make sure that you guys are definitely, one, if you think that's cool, hit the like button. 2, make sure you're like hit the notification bell, because we're trying to go live like once a day, stream, whatever. So definitely hit the notification bell so you're not missing those. But yeah, that would be cool, right?
Toilet flange. Flush or on top of the tile? I see yours is flush.
Mine is actually below, but it's under a slab. There's nothing I can do about it. So like I'm gonna put some flange extensions on it with silicone, and then the ring, and that's it. Like there's I know some people will like bring that up. They're like, "Oh, what do you want me to do?" Like, if it's a brand new house and you have the opportunity to make it on top of tile, go ahead and do that. But if not, like, right? It's funny. Like, if you show people like, "Oh, just move that flange," they'll be like, "You're not a plumber. Don't touch that stuff," right? But if you don't do it, then all the plumbers are like, "Bro, you're supposed to be changing that." It's like you just, but so that's I'm not gonna chip out a slab to accommodate that. Just gonna use the flange extensions.
Somebody else, that's why they make extensions.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Freemason, I only wash 2 times. First, to mold and finish the grout shape and clean the dirt. Second time to clean the haze, works every time, but you need clean water.
yeah, I'm gonna change out the water, and then we have a towel. The towel is our trick. If you second time, right when you have your clean water, and you wipe it with a towel after, then it kind of collects that haze. We've spent 6 weeks on this job already, and honestly, at this point, it's like my baby. And I'm trying to make this as pretty as possible because this is going to be on our website. This is going to be the cover of our website. That's like this shot right here. So I'm kind of pulling out all the bells and whistles to make it work. It's a portfolio bathroom. Bang, bang. What do you guys think about that training thing? Is that kind of cool? Anybody would come to that? It's in New Hampshire. So what I could do is I could get a bunch of, I could set up like maybe 5 or 7 showers or bathrooms even, kind of frame them out, and we could just build a couple bathrooms all together. Can try to have KBRS like sponsor the bathrooms, the shower systems or whatever. They're pretty cool. They probably do that. Give them no option.
A college guy taught me that trick. He was a tile slash.
What? What trick? The clean water thing?
Yeah.
Nice. Fire.
We tripped out a slab 3 months ago and moved toilet and sink. Oh boy, is that not very fun, especially with slab thick.
Yeah. I mean, if you gotta move it, you gotta move it, right? But just to raise it up, no way, Jose. Sorry, Jose. I ain't gonna do it. Alex, where you been getting the water? All right, you want to change this out? I will take a break because my knees are like, take a break. Here, you can have that. Bang, look at this. So tomorrow we're going to be grouting this. Skadoosh. Grout this panel. So the faucet that we got here was the wrong faucet. So that's what kind of is nice having that panel there. We're going to pop that out and then install that from the back. Why was the width of the shower grout lines? Not sure if I understand. What was the width? I think it was 1/8 of an inch. Oh, all right. Got 10 minutes. 5 minutes until Alex comes back. And we're going to wash this one more time. And then calling it 4 o'clock. I usually don't work this late. I try to be home by 4 o'clock, and I'm like 45 minutes away from my project. So if I'm home by 4 o'clock, that's like I'm happy because my kids get home at like 4:30 from daycare, not 4:30, 3:30. So then and they go to sleep at 8, so I get those like 3 hours to basically hang out with them. Love the channel, Sean Barter. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're going to be installing the vanity. Excited about that. And we have little mop boards to install, kind of like over here. A mop board is basically a tiled baseboard. So we're going to install that. I was going to do it today, but that panel took me forever. It's definitely kind of hard to talk nonstop for an hour and 5 minutes. I should have got water. You guys have any questions? Kind of like now that I said that whole training thing, I didn't like I've mentioned it before, but I never like vocalized it. Like I've like thought about it, but I never vocalized it. Now I'm wondering like if I could get like 10 people to show up, it'd be well worth it. Contractor trying to start in the finished bathroom and basement renos. I would pick one or the other, and I would suggest doing bathrooms. A high-end bathroom can be $30,000, and like it's much easier than renovating a full basement. That would be $30,000. I pick one or the other, I guess. Um, there's like a massive superpower to like being able to say like we are professionals in this thing. There's a reason why LeBron only plays basketball and not basketball and football, even though he could be good at football. Like, there's a reason that Brady is only doing football. Like, so I think picking one and just saying that you're the best, like in your area, whatever, it's a huge, huge superpower, and you can charge 10% more just for that. Um, but I guess any advice, I would say go high end. The higher end stuff, it's less competitive because a lot of people are not that good at like the trade itself. Partner up with a design firm or bring your husband or wife who could be a designer. Um, and that's like, for us, it's just been great. I mean, if not for the social media stuff, we would have like blow up that business. But I like social media better, I think. Definitely going to have to tune in for the vanity installation. I have to change all my vanities from the 80s. Let's go. The vanity we have here, so that's is going to go, where's the plumbing? There's a plumbing there, there's plumbing over there, and the vanities, it's a double, that's a double plumbing. It's 4 o'clock. It's a double vanity. And then we have the stone as well. So the stone, we have to mount the sinks. I'll show you how to mount the sinks and kind of install them. It's gonna be fun, fun times, fun Saturday. Good advice right there. Let's go. I'm telling you, if you're the best at one thing, it's gonna be awesome. Do we have a clean towel? What's the cleanest towel we have? Take my shirt. Good advice. Epic. What stone using for vanity? I think it's a granite. It's a granite stone. It was custom ordered for them. And we have a little backsplash. Watching from Australia, mate. Well done. Yo, thank you so much. That is so far away. That's on my bucket list, is to go to Australia and check it out. Chase a kangaroo. Go to Australia and chase a kangaroo around. Australia's massive. I saw like a YouTube video on it. It's huge. That's the cleanest one. You want to shake it out outside, like the best you can. There's probably some dust in it. I'm going to build 8 by 30 studio units with bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Gonna be awesome. That's sick. That'd be fire. I'd drive to New Hampshire. Yo. So I'm saying, I think next year, and I want to do this earlier than later, because like, I feel like the best way to grow on social media and any of these things is to do things that nobody else is doing, and like having a free like coaching, not coaching session, but it would be like a Yo, the mic. Now it's better, right? Yeah, the mic died. They're nice because they're wireless. So this is the whole mic right here, and then it goes Bluetooth. It's good now, right? Yo, let me get that other mic. We're back. But that's what's cool. You don't have like a receiver or anything like that. But the battery on this thing is an hour, I guess. Can't throw this. Yo, $200. 2 hands. All right. 3, 2. Whoa, that was a little too high, but good catch. I'll take that one. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Let's go. Hold on. Turn this on. Plug that in over here. Do you guys want to see the third wash? If you want to see the third wash, you smash that like button. Let's get to 70 likes. Who cares? Yo, honestly, if not for this stream, I would have went home today. Cause like I was getting unmotivated after. Now the mic should be better because it's this, right? I was getting unmotivated because of the panel. It took me 4 hours to do this panel. All right, Alex, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's dig it in now and do this. I'm getting Chinese today. That's what I'm getting. Chinese food for the win. All right, make sure that works. We have a towel, clean water.
We got sound.
I'm gonna go to Walmart and get a couple more towels. Still kind of wet. Dig it on, do this one. So I'm definitely rushing this. I would have waited another 20, 30 minutes, but it's 4:15. I want to get out of here by 4:30 because Alex is going to charge me for another half hour. But tomorrow when you dig it, you can just buff this out a little bit. A little bit more angle, elbow.
My break's over, so I gotta go. Thanks again. Catch you later.
Yo, thank you guys for watching. Hope I'm not too annoying. That was funny. Myself up. Nice and easy. I'm just collecting the water essentially, off of the top. I'm not like pushing hard with the towel. Show you guys how to do these valves tomorrow. I picked up the valves, how to sweat them on. I feel like if I was to do this as a if I was trying to blow up the company and make this bigger, I would have 2 crews. I'd have the demo prep tile crew, and then I would have a finish crew. Basically, might be just one person and a helper, or they can share a helper depending on the task. But I feel like I'd have one person kind of focus on closing out projects, because then they would just get so good at that, and they could have a truck with everything they need there, with the little trinkets or whatever they need. And then there would be one person or the crew that does all the like demo and prep and tiling, you know? And then they basically, even in this specialized business, you could be more specialized. I think that would have been like my kind of method to it.
Sheriff don't get you. Thanks again for Convo. I definitely think you're onto something with this sort of engagement. While on the job, keep up the great work. And of course, we appreciate you too, Alex. Enjoy the weekend.
Yo, thank you so much. Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow, maybe. I hope you guys are hitting the notification bell so you don't miss it. Tomorrow we'll be doing some cool stuff like soldering it on those valves, installing that vanity. But thank you so much, Sheriff. Sheriff, come get you.
Jonathan Hall, that would be so cool.
Having the two crews.
Yeah.
That's how I would structure it. This way, you know, maybe you have two trailers. You know, a finished trailer and like a work trailer. Hey, so that would I think be beneficial as well. Like finished carpentry, painting guy. But maybe one day, who knows? Maybe one day. Alright. So the towel here is this secret sauce to having no haze.
Lad, nice work, buddy.
Yo, thank you so much. I would have waited a little bit longer to do this stern wash, but I'm trying to go home. Alex tomorrow is definitely gonna buff this out before I get here because I gotta get the trim for the windows in these doors. It's gonna be a rocker of a day. Bang! Bang. Bang. What do you think, Alex?
Looks great.
Looks good, right? I'm fine with it. I'll shut it down. Let me see that. Alright guys, well thank you so much. You say bye, Alex.
Bye.
Alright.